The role they play in our world, both in the natural world and as a food resource, is something we should appreciate. So if you found this video interesting, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your friends. Drop your thoughts in the comments.
Hey everyone! Welcome to my YouTube channel, Nowzy. This is where we discover everything from a new perspective. Today, we're diving into the amazing world of grasshoppers. Let's get started. Grasshoppers are fascinating creatures that play an important role in ecosystems worldwide. Despite their small size, they can have a huge impact. Do you know what role they play in nature? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. When grasshopper populations increase, they can cause significant damage to plants. They feed mainly on grasses and leaves. How do you think this population surge affects the environment? Consider the potential problems it could cause. Grasshoppers shed their skin multiple times as they grow. This process allows them to develop new body parts, including wings. How do you think this helps grasshoppers adapt to their environment over time? Once grasshoppers develop wings, they can fly and migrate to other areas. This ability allows them to search for more food sources. Do you think this migration benefits the ecosystem, or could it create problems? Grasshoppers produce sounds by rubbing their wings together. This sound is mainly used by males to attract females. How do you think this communication helps grasshoppers find mates? Is this form of communication important? When females hear the male's song, they respond with specific movements to indicate interest. These movements show their readiness to mate. What do you think about how grasshoppers communicate with each other? Is this method effective? After mating, female grasshoppers lay their eggs in the soil. These eggs are protected by a hard shell, which helps shield them from predators. How do you think this protection contributes to the survival of the species? Grasshoppers reproduce quickly, with females laying hundreds of eggs in the soil. These eggs hatch into nymphs, which grow and mature over time. How do you think this rapid reproduction helps grasshoppers survive in nature? When grasshoppers hatch, the nymphs emerge from the soil and start growing rapidly. At first, they look similar to adults but lack wings. What do you think happens during this early stage of their life cycle? The grasshopper nymphs move towards food sources. This stage is very delicate because they are vulnerable to predators. Do you think this vulnerability could affect the population of grasshoppers? Grasshoppers grow rapidly, shedding their skin multiple times. Eventually, they reach adulthood and are able to fly and reproduce. Have you ever observed how quickly grasshoppers grow? It's fascinating how fast they develop. Grasshoppers can be considered pests when they damage crops. Large swarms can cause widespread destruction to agricultural fields. What solutions do you think would help prevent grasshoppers from becoming a problem in farming? While grasshoppers can be pests, they also play important roles in ecosystems. They help distribute seeds and regulate plant populations. Do you think the benefits of grasshoppers in nature are overlooked in favor of their negative impacts? Ultimately, grasshoppers are part of the food chain. Animals like birds and reptiles depend on them as a food source. Do you think the absence of grasshoppers could lead to the decline of these predators? Grasshoppers are resilient creatures, capable of surviving in harsh environments, even deserts. This ability allows them to spread to different regions. Do you think this resilience has contributed to their widespread success? In some areas, grasshoppers migrate in large groups. These mass migrations can spread rapidly and pose a threat to agriculture. Why do you think grasshoppers migrate in such large numbers? Is there a benefit to this behavior? Although grasshoppers are sometimes seen as pests, it's important to consider their role in ecosystems. They are crucial in maintaining natural cycles. Do you think controlling their population should be done naturally, or do we need external INTE? Grasshoppers move quickly across agricultural land, feeding on crops. This movement can lead to the destruction of many plants. What measures do you think should be taken to prevent this from happening? Grasshoppers can cause rapid changes in ecosystems. These changes can be both positive and negative. Do you think grasshoppers are necessary for the natural balance, or do their effects disrupt the environment? Some grasshopper species can form massive swarms, which can cover vast areas. This swarming behavior makes it difficult to control them. Have you ever seen a large swarm of grasshoppers in real life? How did it affect the environment? Grasshoppers are not only important for agriculture, but also for their role in the food chain. They serve as a vital food source for many animals. Do you think their presence in the ecosystem is more beneficial than harmful? Despite their rapid reproduction, grasshopper populations can be controlled by predators, weather, and food availability. How do you think these factors influence grasshopper numbers in the wild? Could they be a natural form of population control? Grasshoppers can survive in various climates, from deserts to forests. Their ability to adapt to different environments is impressive. What do you think allows them to thrive in such diverse conditions? Some countries have developed specialized teams to combat locust swarms. These teams use drones, satellites, and other technologies to track and contain the swarms. Could this be the future of locust management? Locusts are not only a threat to crops, but also to forests. When swarms invade forested areas, they can damage young trees and disrupt forest ecosystems. This creates a ripple effect throughout the entire environment. In addition to their environmental impact, locusts are also a subject of fascination in the field of biomimicry. Scientists are studying how locusts move and swarm in order to design more efficient robots and systems. Could locusts inspire new tech? Locusts may be small, but they have a big impact on the world around them. Whether it's through their destructive swarming behavior or their role in the food chain, these insects are integral to the balance of nature. What can we learn from there? Despite the challenges they present, locusts also offer an opportunity for innovation. By understanding how they behave and how we can control their populations, we can create solutions that benefit both agriculture and the environment. Will we F? Locusts are more than just pests. They are a part of the intricate web of life. From their ancient origins to their modern-day swarming behavior, these insects continue to surprise us. What do you think the future holds for locusts? If you enjoyed this article, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, leave a like, and share your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think is the most fascinating fact about locusts? Let me know in the comments.